So I'm gonna do a hate week video on my. I gotta take this thing off. My Glock. Carrying that damn thing holstered all day on my, holstered all damn day on my side. That piece of metal that rubs up against your side all damn day. After a while, it gets kind of glad to take it off. Because I carry it wherever I go, so for my protection as well as the people around me. Okay, I got my Michigan CPL. Anyway, hate week, Atlanta Falcons. Hate week. Probably gonna do this on my Raging Rob World Order account. My one account's on lockdown. I'm not gonna go in details. I made another video. I made a video on my other channel describing what was going on. We got flag issues in the TTC. I'm sure everybody knows. Many channels, many people have been a victim of flagits. But anyway, I'm not going to go in too much detail about it. It happened. I move on. What do? This is life. I move on. Anyway, this is Atlanta Falcons hate week. Arizona Cardinals versus the Atlanta Falcons this week. I know what you're thinking. Bandwagon bitch. I don't want to hear it. Make America great again. Trump 2016. Bandwagon. Oh, he's a bandwagon. Raging Rob, you can't take him serious. He's a bandwagon bitch. He's a Trump supporter and he's a bandwagon bitch. He's a Confederate flag, KKK, white supremacist, and he's a bandwagon bitch. He's a racist, he's a bandwagon bitch. He's all these things and he's a bandwagon bitch. Nobody can take Raging Rob serious because he's a bandwagoner. But anyway, this is Arizona Cardinals versus the Atlanta Falcons this week, and this is what we're up against this week. We're up a suspected pedophile. We're up against a suspected pedophile, a toothpick, 45-year-old toothpick who works at a grocery store and lives with his mom, and we're up against a wigger that probably hasn't made a hate video in probably 6 or 8 months. Talking about Falcons for life. I'm sorry, fuckers for life. Whatever his damn name. I don't even know if he's in the TTC anymore. Who cares? But that's what we're up against this week. And I'm sorry I have to say suspected pedophile because I cannot confirm. Because I'm talking about Jacob Rollins. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to slander Jacob Rollins. I really got no beef with Jacob Rollins. We've been cool with each other. We'll keep it at that. But going around people's YouTube channels, talking about having sex with their kids isn't really cool. You know what I mean? One can only wonder. And he says it was just a joke, but that's kind of like A-Bomb shit, what he does, I got mad at A-Bomb for doing shit like that. Not exactly like that, but A-Bomb was trying to indicate that, I was, I'm not going to go in details. And another individual that's not even related to the TTC. I'm not going to say his name. But anyway, I get mad at those two for doing shit like that. And then Jacob Rollins pretty much does the same damn shit. I have a conscience that says, child molesters and pedophiles should not be on the internet. They are wrong. Okay? Anybody with the conscience is against pedophilia, child molesters, anybody that wants to harm children, including myself. I'm against shit like that. When you go in the comment section of people's channels, and say shit like that, it's got to it raises a red flag. I'm sorry, Jacob Rollins. Maybe you were joking. He said that he didn't know how old Robert English's daughter was. And he said he was 17 years old when he made that video. Okay? The one video against Robert English where he said, I want to fuck your daughter. His daughter's like 3 or 4. Now, Jacob Rollins said that he thought Robert English's daughter was 16. Jacob Rollins also said that at the same time he was 17 when he said that. Okay? And he said that he's 19 now. I checked the video. It was uploaded 7 months ago. 7 months ago. Maybe 8. If I'm not mistaken, it was uploaded 6 or 7 months, 6 to 8 months ago. I'm going to say 6 to 8. 6 to 8 months ago that video was uploaded. The one where he went on YouTube and said, "I'm going to fuck your daughter," to Robert English. 6 to 8 months ago was uploaded. He said he was 17 years old when he made that video, so therefore he was an adult. So therefore he said it about it. He thought it was a 16-year-old. So minor, whatever. But here's the thing I have a problem with. He says he's 19 years old right now. So in the last 8 months, did he have 2 birthdays? I don't think so. Either a couple of things is possible. 3 things are possible. A, he had 2 birthdays within the last 8 months. I don't know if that's possible, but it could be. B, he's telling the truth. He was 17. Well, that's the same as A, and he did have 2 birthdays in 8 months. C, he's lying, and he was a grown adult when he said that, at 18 years old, and he said that about a child. I mean, I don't really see a 16-year-old as a child, but it's still underage, and it's still wrong, regardless. When you talk about children, I'm talking 10, 11, 12, whatever, and 13, 14, 15, Anyway, it was wrong for him to say that. And the other thing I caught him on was he was in 8 Camel or Sports Live TL's channel in the comment section talking about. Just look at it. Oh my God. Saying that 8 Camel Toes' daughter is not old enough to have sex or something like that. And I caught him on it. He says this is joking, but you don't joke about shit like this. Like I said, I really don't have a beef with Jacob Rollins, but this is borderline pedophilia, if you ask me. Sort of like the shit that Robert Robinson does, I'm sure you know who Cassio Dark Moon, Robert Robinson, he calls himself a bunch of names. I got no beef with the guy. I don't see anything pedophilia about the guy. I am aware that he is a registered sex offender for something he did in the past, years ago. He has a fetish with something with Asian mannequins, Asian dolls or something like that. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the guy. But at the same time, I got no beef with the guy. You know what I mean? He's always respected me. Jacob Rollins has always respected me. So, really ain't got no beef with him. But you gotta call this shit out when you see it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna call it the way it is. I don't know what goes on inside these, a Robertson's brains or a Rawlings brain. I don't know. People don't know what goes inside of a Kinnison's brain, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, anyway, that's what we're up against this Arizona Cardinals. That's what we're up against this week, Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I hope the Arizona Cardinals win, and we're going to beat their fucking ass. Arizona Cardinals are not doing very good this damn year. Detroit Lions are in the NFC North champions. They're not champions, but they're at the head of the NFC North right now. Arizona's not doing good this season. So, I hope we beat their ass. The Atlanta Falcons, they're not doing too hot either, so that's it. This is my Falcons hate week. Not much of a hate week. It was more like a Jacob Rollins bash week, whatever. Jacob Rollins says to me, "Well, this is going to be a bad week for you, Raging Rob." Well, how's that? I get up in the morning, I drink my coffee, I go to work, I work in Lansing, I come home, I play Xbox for a little bit, I play some Facebook poker for a little bit, and I go to bed. So how's this going to be a bad week for me? Because of something that somebody said on YouTube. This is going to be a bad week for me. Because I let YouTube run my life, and I let social media run my life. Not. It's going to be a terrible week for me. Because I'm just stressed out about what's going to happen on Sunday. Come on. In the end, who gives a fuck who wins? It's football. It's a game. Okay? There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. That's the bottom line.